Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, just before we get into the video, I'm running a 12,000 FIFA point giveaway on my Twitter. So all you've got to do to enter is make sure you're subscribed and click the tweet in the description. Make sure you retweet it and make sure you follow me. So I'll announce the winner on the 23rd of October, so make sure you get involved. But getting into the video, we have got a kind of top 10 video. I'm going to go through, my opinion, the top 10 left backs for our ultimate teams. That's FIFA 10 to FIFA 18, but I'm not going to include FIFA 18 players because obviously the game's not been out too long, so it's difficult to see whether they like live up to the players from previous FIFAs. So also FIFA 10 and 11 players aren't really going to be in the list either because I didn't really play the game that much, but the odd one might sneak in. But anyway, getting into it, at number 10 we have got Alberto Moreno. Now, we all know in real life he's a bit of a liability for Liverpool. Maybe this season he's started to pick up a little bit, but the past couple of seasons he's been quite poor. But on FIFA, it's definitely not the case. As you can see, FIFA 15 card, he had great pace, good defending, decent physical, even had a good shot on him as well. And his previous FIFA cards, well, his other FIFA cards, that FIFA 16 and 17 as well, very, very good cards. Now, I'm not going to be including any special cards in this video, like no team of the years, team of the seasons or anything. I'll save that for another video. This is going to be like cheaper budget sort of players across FIFAs, so don't expect any team of the years in here, but that is him at number 10. At number 9 we've got someone who maybe people haven't used too much in the past, but he was definitely one of my favourite cards, and it was Bedimo, because back in the day Thiago Silva used to be a fantastic centre back. They used to have a lot of good players in the league, and like Ibrahimovic and stuff, so for left backs there wasn't that many choices, but Bedimo was a very, very good player. FIFA 15 he had 82 pace, 74 defending, 84 physical. And then if you look there on his FIFA 12 cards, you know, he had a team of the season that had 91 pace and 85 defending. He was crazy, crazy good. FIFA 14 as well, he had a non-rare card which wasn't the greatest, but his team of the season was very, very good as well. So that's my number 9 from FIFA 15. At number 8 might be a player you've completely forgotten about. I don't think he's in this FIFA at all, but it's Alicio. He used to be a non-rare back in the day, FIFA 14, and his stats were crazy good. His only stat that let him down was his heading, which doesn't really matter, but he had 89 pace, 75 defending, and he had all-round very good stats. I think he had like 87 long shots as well, which was really, really good. He used to be in a lot of my teams, especially because he was in the La Liga as well. And then FIFA 15 he moved over to Benfica, and he had a quite similar card again. Very, very cheap, and I used to use him a lot as well. If you've seen any of my past squad builders, he might have been in a few of them, so that's my number 8 spot. At number 7 is a more recent player. It's Luke Shaw from FIFA 17. He was very, very good. He had, you know, 79 defending and physical, 82 pace. But one of the main reasons I put him in there is because a lot of people did use him. He was, well, he obviously had a perfect link to Smalling, who was very, very overpowered, so he definitely was an overpowered player, very good player, and a lot of people did use him. His FIFA 15 and 16 cards weren't the best, but again, they were usable. Very, very similar cards every year. He's always had 82 pace, and he's always had good defending and decent physical, but FIFA 17 card was just very, very good. So at number 6 we have Alexandro. Now, like I said earlier, I'm not including his FIFA 17 or his FIFA 18 card in here because they are very, very expensive cards, very high rated, but the one I've put in here is his FIFA 15 card, and obviously you can see his stats there, crazy, crazy good stats. And a year later he got a nice upgrade to an 82, and he had very good stats as well, quite similar to his card this year. And his team of the season then was crazy, 90 pace and everything. He was just an amazing, amazing left back. And of course, I don't think there was a lot of left backs in FIFA 15 in the Serie A, so when he transferred over from Porto, a lot of people were happy because he obviously got linked to Chiellini, Marchisio, Bonucci, all those sort of players. So great, great left back on FIFA 15. Number 5. Now, I wasn't sure whether to put him at number 5 or put him higher up because he was always one of my favourite left backs on FIFA. Obviously he was French, so he had great links to players like Koscielny and other players like that were very good centre backs. Obviously he was in the La Liga as well, so he had those links to like Ramos, and he was like, if you didn't want to go for Jordi Alba, you could always get Tremolinas, who I think he had a little more strength on him, a little more height on him, and he had quite similar stats to Jordi Alba apart from a -5 on pace. FIFA 15 card as well, he was non-rare, so he wasn't worth a lot of coins, but he did get some great informs as well. He's definitely a good player. I'm sure a lot of people have used him and they would agree what a good player he was on FIFA. At number 4 we have Jordi Alba. Now he was kind of close to not making this list because he's quite high rated, but back in the day, FIFA 13, 14 and 15, he was quite a low rated player, wasn't very expensive. His FIFA 14 card is the one I've picked out for being the best, is because he had 92 pace, 82 dribbling, 79 defending. Very, very good card. I don't think he cost much either. I think he cost about 8 or 9k back in the day. Ignore the price there on the FIFA 15 card. I think that's the price he is currently on FIFA 18. So that's why it says it there. And his FIFA 13 and 15 card, very, very similar to this card as well. And he was always a great left back, even though he wasn't the highest rated. Now then, to number 3, is a player who's been great across pretty much every FIFA there's ever been. Apart from this year, he lacks a bit of pace and I don't think he's in a great league either. It's Gael Clichy. Now, he was 80 rated back in FIFA 12, but he didn't have stats of an 8 rated player. He had 89 pace, 75 defending, 70 heading. Very, very good card. And he had a very similar card throughout FIFA, FIFA 13, 14 and 15. His pace did drop off a little towards the end. I think in FIFA 17 he might have only had 80 pace or 82 pace. It wasn't great, but he's always had a good card. He's always had good defending, even for a pacey left back, and he obviously had the Man City link and the French link as well, so he was definitely easy to get into teams. That strong link to Koscielny, strong link to Company and stuff like that. So he does make the number 3 spot in this top 10. At number 2 we have David Alaba. I think nowadays he's very high rated, in the 86 I think he might be. I think last year he was an 87, but when he started off as a central midfielder and moved over to left back and got a slight upgrade every year. So I've picked up his FIFA 14 card. I'm pretty sure everyone used this card all the time because him and Boateng on FIFA 14 were absolutely ridiculous. He, as you can see on the right hand side, he started off FIFA, actually I think this might have been his FIFA 15 card, not his FIFA 14 card. FIFA 14 card is on the right. If I'm not entirely sure actually. I think that might be his FIFA 15 card. I don't know. But he had similar cards for a couple of years. He always had 86 pace. He always had high defending, good physical, good passing, and he had a good free kick on him as well. He was obviously a very good left back, but what made him better was that fact that he got a link to Jerome Boateng, who was always one of the best centre backs in the whole game. So that is why he gets number 2. And now number 1, if you've not guessed it already, it is Taiwo. Now, if you've not been playing FIFA for long, you know, if you started in FIFA 17, FIFA 16 and you don't remember using him on FIFA 12, or you didn't use him on FIFA 12, you're missing out because he was incredible. 86, 88 pace, 82 defending, 86 heading. I think he had like 93 strength as well. And the thing that made him even better was the fact that in FIFA 12 Serie A teams were incredibly overpowered. They had the likes of Thiago Silva at Milan, Ibrahimovic, El Shaarawy, very, very good players. So the fact that he was a left back for the team with all the best players was just amazing, because he used to get obviously that link to Thiago Silva, like I said. He has to be number 1 for like non-informed, non-special card left backs ever on FIFA. And you see that his FIFA 10 and 11 cards, they weren't the best, but they weren't bad either. They were pretty similar. Good pace, good defending, good heading, and decent shooting and stuff like that. And he got that FUT birthday card in FIFA 17 as well, which was quite similar to his FIFA 12 card. But obviously he was Nigerian, and I'm not sure what league he was in. I think it might be like the Norwegian league or something. So he didn't really have anyone to link to, but he was still a very good card. But it's no left back I think will ever beat his FIFA 12 card, not in terms of regular cards anyway. So that is my top 10 left backs ever on FIFA Ultimate Team. If you want to see more, make sure you leave a like, make sure you leave a comment as well. I'm not sure what position I'm going to be doing next, but it will it'll be out soon hopefully. So make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.